Hello 8th graders, I am Abby Wolf, current Student Council President, and I want to talk to you about why you should run for high school Student Council. I personally think that Student Council allows students to have so many great opportunities to be involved. These include dances and school-wide events such as Homecoming, Winter Wonderland, Fun Fest, and the Blood Drive. Also, we have meetings every Friday at 7:30. Although this seems like a huge time commitment, it's definitely worth it. Within my 4 years of being on the council, I have loved every minute of it. I would highly recommend that all of you consider being on the council. Now, I'm going to interview all of my fellow student council members and see what they have to say. So what is your favorite student council event?
Mine would have to be Winter Wonderland. It's a little more low-key than Homecoming, but they have all the same events leading up to Winter Wonderland, just like Homecoming. So there's coordination and dress-up days all at school, and the dance, which has been at the Regency the past 2 years, which has been a really cool venue for that. And sometimes we do like a Sadie's, which is kind of a fun way to bring a date or whatever. And yeah, it's just really fun. A fun way to dress up, but not super dress up like prom or anything like that, and all grades get to go. So that's my favorite.
Arts and mine is definitely Homecoming, and it's an exhausting week. It's a lot of work, but it's also a ton of fun, and it's super rewarding. And it's kind of the same thing as Winter Wonderland, and the fact that you have different dress-up days. You have coordination on that on the day before, usually, and then there's a carnival during the week, and then you've got the homecoming game that Friday, and then the homecoming dance. And we started homecoming with a cause, and that's when we pick a cause, and then we start fundraising for whatever cause that is. And it's a really awesome way to kind of give back to whatever you're doing, and you're kind of become involved in something that's a bigger thing than just your school.
So Nick, what is your favorite student council event?
My favorite event is Fun Fest. It connects us with community, and we get to work with a lot of people and playing carnival games. It's nice to see what impact we can have on organizations in the community and local to our area.
Your favorite part of student council?
My favorite part of student council is being able to make my school a better place and have the ability to improve like the school culture at my school and make everyone have a more enjoyable high school experience while being surrounded by leaders that also care about the same things that I do. That's probably my favorite part of student council.
Hey Cami, what do you think makes for a good student council member?
I think the biggest thing is someone that is willing to step outside of their comfort zone. Student council, you have to do a lot of things that you probably have never done in your life thus far, but all things that create like really good skills that will help you in the real world. So one of the things I think of is like for Fun Fest, we have to get baskets donated for a silent auction. So that means you have to walk into a business and introduce yourself and be really formal about it, and it's a little uncomfortable, but it's definitely putting yourself out there, and it's a good skill to have. And then just at school, you have to put yourself a little outside of your comfort zone by always being friendly, which I know is hard, especially when you're an underclassman. Getting to know people of all sort of grades can sometimes be intimidating, but always willing to step outside of your comfort zone and try something new to help the council, and putting yourself out there is really important.
Okay, Jaren, what do you think makes for a good student council member?
I would say a positive attitude and kind of an outlook on life. And high school is really stressful a lot of the times, and you really just kind of have to keep moving forward, and you just kind of got to stay positive about it. And I think a good leader really kind of takes that and they portray that in their everyday life, and they don't really let small things get them down, and they just kind of keep going and putting on a smile anyways.
So Janigan, why do you think the 8th graders should run for student council?
I think 8th graders should run for student council because it is a really fun experience. You get to do a lot of great activities that are extremely fun, and best of all, you get to work with other people in the council who are really a bunch of great people. We're all a big family here, and it just gets to be really fun.
As mentioned by my fellow high school student council members, there are many reasons why you should run for high school student council. So I hope to see you all there Wednesday, April 12th at election.